Welcome back, friends. Today we're reviewing the Air Jordan 1 Rare Air. And as usual, if you're looking for the lace swaps, by all means, click on the bookmarks to get to the lace swap section and skip the review. We've reviewed the Air Jordan 3 Rare Air, an awesome looking pair. And this one in comparison was kind of plain, but really it's a hidden gem, especially with the lace swaps. And we'll get to that a little bit later. Yeah, even with the marketing, Nike didn't really do a whole lot. Like, the marketing is just a pretty basic description about different colors. No history or anything like that compared to, we can see here how they market the Jordan 3. The Jordan 3 marketing, much more interesting storyline and description behind it. Yeah, because of that, there just wasn't that much interest in the Jordan 1 version. But again, hidden gem, and we'll see why. Let's get to the unboxing. All right, first, the box. Basically the distressed look, just like the Lost and Found in the UNC Reimagined. Your standard Jordan 1 box there, the 1985 style box. Official colorway, white, black, neutral, gray. But man, there's a lot of different colors. Like, there's that really cool blue on it. So let's open it up, and oh, look at this wrapping paper. Rare Air, and lots of like different samples and different shoes from the Air Jordan 1 history. Lots of neat little details in that wrapping paper. All right, let's pull these guys out. Yeah, first look, it's pretty plain and basic looking, especially on the medial side. Look at that. There's no just that blank white on there, so it looks just very plain Jane there, which is, I think, why a lot of people didn't go for this pair. This pair is just sitting everywhere. I got this on sale actually yesterday. All right, so we got your standard paper inside there for a shoe tree, and extra pair of laces in white. Put these guys back. On the side, same thing, just a shoe tree there. Really nothing special there. Put everything away. All right, there we go. I don't want to wreck this paper. This paper is just really nice in this box. I really like this. So let's put that away there. All right. Okay, so there they are. All right, on to the details. All right, get some lighting there. All right, so first, let's take a look from bottoms up. All right, we got the black outsole with the sail yellow midsole. You've got that really beautiful blue, and then the swoosh, it's black, but you can see all the red piping around it and the red stitching. The reason why is because this all actually comes off. So we're going to take this off because this black just makes it look a little too basic here. See, on this shoe, you have the left shoe, you have the Nike Air on the wings, and then you have the Air Jordan wings. So that's one of the Rare Air designs. It's basically a misprint or misstamp, I guess. So yeah, we can take a look at these. Go this way. There we go. Side by side, you can see the difference between the two wings logos there. I think they use Nike Air in some of the older samples and everything like that. So, and then onto the tongue. It's just a standard black tongue with a Nike, not Nike Air. That's another, basically a misprint. So to follow the Rare Air theme, standard foam there. And then the insole here. Let's see if we can get a good look at the insole. It's just Rare Air sitting on the insole. Cool looking. Let me take this guy out here. Yeah, easy to take out. So yeah, just your basic rubber insole, nothing really special about it. And then inside here is your standard foam liner at the bottom there. All right, so there it is. All right, let's get that back in there. All right, and then of course you have the collar. It's in this really nice white beige gray, it's light gray suede nubuck. The padding is actually a typical Jordan 1 padding. It's not as nice as the Reimagined series. We'll look at that in the comparison. The leather's a pretty good soft leather, so no need to break it in. Like I said, we're going to remove that black from that swoosh and see how it looks. So going to be a lot of work here. Next step is going to get these guys laced up. So, it comes with the blue laces already kind of tied in. But I really like these white laces. It's the same ones that come in the Rare Air 3s. Let me pull these guys out so we can see it up close. is. So it's that stained kind of tie-dye-ish look, two-tone look. So let's get these laced up. All right, here we are. We went with the right shoe with the white tie-dye kind of stained sail laces, and then the left with the blue. So white looks good. That's my choice right now so far. Yeah, close-up look at that stained look. Really, really cool. Very subtle, but very, very cool. Dark blue laces look good, but you know, the white definitely looks better. One thing that would have been cool, there's a woman's pair of this where they actually didn't stitch in the flap over there as well as the flap over there, the lace flaps, and it's kind of like that off-white look or the dunk look. Looks way better. Could have been an improvement here. I wish they didn't stitch that in so you have a little bit more of a different look. Again, just to make it a little bit more out there for the Rare Air. So, all right, up next, let's do some comparisons. All right, so we got a couple pairs here, but let's start off with the two Reimagined series. When, yeah, the leather quality here, the softness, don't have to break it in. Roughly the same. I'd say it's a little bit softer on the Lost and Found, but on the Reimagined UNC, it's roughly about the same. So typical Jordan 1 softness. But the big difference, as I always see, is in the padding. This is just standard, like Jordan 1 padding here. So it's not as, you know, once it's on feet, it's just the collar doesn't really hug you that much. Whereas on the UNC reimagined, is a little bit softer, a little more padding, and very thick, a little bit thicker padding. It's not really noticeable, but like when you have them side by side on the Lost and Found, it's a lot thicker here. And then of course the Rare Air Jordan 3. Here you go. You see those laces. Those are the exact same laces on both of them. Yeah, the Rare Air 3 has a lot of you know, more unique colors and everything in comparison. It's kind of a bland color. I wouldn't say bland, but basic colorway on the Jordan 1 version. But our next step, we'll see a little more. You have your mismatched Nike Airs. It's reversed, and then while here again, we'll just have another look again. Instead of being reversed, it's a mismatched, one with Nike Air, one with Air Jordan on the wings. So yeah, those are the comparisons. And next up, let's get rid of that black on the swoosh and show off some of the hidden details on that swoosh. All right, so there's that black swoosh over there, and it's just that black paint that's covering the red color underneath. So we're just going to use some nail polish remover and some cotton balls, and let's see how it looks, how hard it is to remove this. So I've never done this before, so all right, so you know, I'm just going to fast forward this section because it's probably going to take a long time for me to do all four of them. So all four of the swooshes. So, ooh, that's a little too much, too much there. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to go fast forward through this so you don't get too bored. So, you can already see that red coming right up. Look at that. All right. Let's fast forward through all this for you guys. All right, there we go. All done. One swoosh. That took a while. So I think next time around, I'm going to do a little bit better job. You know, you can see that I left some of the black paint around there. I'm going to have to do some cleanup work to get that cleaned up. So, all right, I'm just going to do the rest of them and see how they look. Yeah, it took almost the entire bottle to go through all this. And yeah, there it is. There's the red swoosh. And it left a bit of a gradient, like I said. White laces do look good on this. Yeah, so a little bit of a black, all the way transition to red. Eventually, as I wear this more, it'll just all wear out. You can see up close, there's still some black paint and everything. I think next time around, it's probably better off, or not next time around, but for you guys, if you guys are going to do this, look at this one. This one's just all the black marks everywhere. Yeah, I really need to do a better job cleaning up. What I should have done is tape all this up. Like if I taped it all up with like painter's tape before I clean up the swoosh, then no, that would have been a lot easier than having to clean this afterwards because I don't want to remove the white paint off of it. So yeah, looks. Let's look at the other one. I think this one I did a better job. Yeah, this one still a little, just a small little black mark on the side. This side's perfectly clean. I took a little bit extra care on that one, but if you take extra care, it doesn't matter. It just comes and just drops out of nowhere. So white laces is the way to go. So I'm going to put these white laces on and get them on feet and see how they look. All right, let's get some studio shots of these and see how they look up close with the red swoosh and the white and the blue laces. Yeah, again, like this started out as a very, very plain looking shoe, but if you wipe that black off of that swoosh and reveal the red with a gradient on the back there, I really like this look. It looks really nice. And yeah, like look at all the details. Look at that suede. Looks really nice. So much better than before. So not so plain looking. So a lot of hidden details. Wear your shoes. So, and of course, we'll take a look at the gradient here. Yeah, look at that. That looks good. All right, on to the lace swaps. So yeah, the first set is the ones that came with the shoe. The white sail stained one and the blue. That white looks really good. The blue, you know, you lose a little bit of contrast because it really matches the blue leather there. So kind of disappears into there. So let's see our next color. All right, next we have red and black. The red really, really pops out nice, matches that swoosh there. And the black, yeah, the contrast is hidden on the tongue, but it still looks pretty good. So for people that like dark laces, both the black and the blue looks pretty good. Oh, and of course, this is one of my favorite color combos. The yellow looks great. And I'm just going to pull up this picture here. It's a nice Golden State Warrior color scheme. Looks pretty cool. So if you're a GSW fan, then yeah, great color combo there for you guys. And even if you're not, the color combo just looks terrific. Just every color seems to work on the shoe. And like, look at the pink. The pink looks really great too. I can't fault any of the laces. I mean, this is just a lace swap dream, I think. And it's just every color just looks really well. So let's see how the next color holds up. Orange, another standout color. I mean, it's a little bit of an offshoot of the red swoosh there. And this light blue, I really like this light blue more so than the dark blue. So yeah, this is like, again, every color works on the shoe. So it just makes it pop so much nicer, so much better than just how it comes from out of the box. Let's take a look at some close-ups of the colors with some studio shots. Yeah, definitely a lace swapper's dream. So this is the laces that it comes with, the white and the blue, dark blue. Here's the red and the black. The red stands out. Actually, the black looks good too. I'm not a fan of the black like that usually with a black tongue, but this looks really nice on here. And then next up is, yep, there you go. There's the pink, and then the pink looks good, but that yellow is definitely one of my favorites. It's mixes really well with all the other different colors. Very vibrant looking. And then finally we have the orange and the blue, the light blue. I really like this light blue as well. I think those two are my favorite, the yellow and the light blue. So I think that's how I'm going to end up lacing these up. You know, the whole point of these rare airs is that it's mismatched, just different pieces, misprints. So it's really designed for just mismatched laces. So I think that's what I'm going to end up with. So, all right. Thanks for watching this far. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.